Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to ATR's War Battle Media's premier wrestling podcast coming in AEW to WWE. I am Sam the SLB, the Anomaly, co-host of ATR's War and ATR Rising Sun. And alongside me today is the man behind X, Wrestling's Nostradamus, ATR's governor of NXT, Scott.
We're back for our next live monthly podcast. We got AEW All In. We got NXT Heatwave. I got to continue to defend my title. We got some wrestling packs to open. We got a new segment on the show, which we'll talk about a little bit later. A lot of good stuff to go. So let's get this going.
As well as the third man, the man in black, the main recipient and beneficiary of the Clone Ethan 2026 campaign, and my co-host from ATR Rising Sun, the first time back-to-back Bedlam Media champion, Ethan.
Pew pew! I'm back after 2 weeks.
Yeah, a lot of slackers around here. Seems like Scott and I are the only ones seem to be delivering the goods. Or in the words of Bachman Turner Overdrive, or Dolly Parton, R.I.P., working 9 to 5, released like 6:30 to like 7:30. But rounding out the cast, join us once again, the last real ride or die Jim Cornette fan, the man with all the stats, my host,
Yes!
Review Realm, John the Stat Man.
Let's go!
It's hot. Why are we covering this heat wave? It's already hot.
And we're covering it live. That's right, guys. This is our annual, monthly live episode. Before we begin, please make sure you like, share, subscribe, follow us on Facebook, Instagram, YouTube. We're on TikTok. We're at 888. Last time I checked, let's get to 1,000. And also join our Discord that we never seem to monitor. Got a lot to talk about, but before we begin and give my throat a rest after doing all that, Scott, it's card pack opening time.
It is. Sam, I have to applaud you once again for going through the speed run for the intros. My goodness. We always get people on X that are like, does this man know how to breathe? I'm like, I don't know.
He's doing his best Excalibur. He's doing his best Excalibur.
Yeah,
all right, cool. So we got some AEW stuff. Obviously, we're going to talk All In, so might as well get one of the ones for AEW out of the way. This is one of the big ones. It's got 12 cards in it. So our first one, of course, this is from 2025. So the first one is a trios card with Big Bill, Brian Keith, and Chris Jericho, or as he goes by, Jericho, and Big Bill no longer with AEW. All right. Taya Valkyrie with her incredibly neon yellow hair. The man that I swear to God is probably going to be in a wheelchair by the time he is my age, Darby Allin.
Says everybody.
And speaking of, talk about Sam's competition here. Excalibur having his own card. Someone we haven't seen in a long time, or at least I haven't, because you know me, I'm still so far behind in AEW stuff. Wardlow.
That man is gone.
Speaking of someone who's gone, what a great segue this one is. It's the timeless one. Tony Storm. Hope
She
to see her
gone.
back one day. Ooh, this is a nice one. Let's see. Got a little bit of a Mortal Kombat kick to it. It's a specialty finish it card with Harley Cannon. That's a neat looking card. Oh, it's got changes to it. That's cool.
Shiny.
Another trios card with some Death Rider action here. Claudio. Oh, wow, this is real old. Claudio, Bryan Danielson, and Jon Moxley. This is actually the
Blackpool Combat Club.
Thank you. BCC, yeah.
You almost said the BBC.
I know. My brain was just, wait a minute.
The Blackpool Combat Club with nobody from Blackpool.
Well, yeah, that's true. They kicked out Regal by that point. That is very true. Well, you know, like he always says, everybody's going to die. Lance Archer. Someone who I'm actually glad, at least from where I'm at, he's actually on TV more often.
He just show up from time to time a little more now.
He was in the new Steven Spielberg movie Disclosure Day at the beginning.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Is it Brian Cage in that too, John?
I think so. I don't know who the other wrestler is besides Lance Archer, but there's a brief wrestling scene at the beginning of that movie that he was a part of.
Might have been Cage because I know he talked to CVV about it. But
My friend Daniel's in the chat already. Did Ty ever go by the highlight with that hair? I don't know, but probably should.
I'll answer that now.
Dan, thank you once again for being here. We have another tag team that's not with AEW anymore, but doing pretty well in TNA. Vincent and Dutch. And our last one for the day, at least for AEW, is one of John's favorites, Hangman Adam Page.
Oh, God, hangnail.
So, guys, if you were in the chat during this episode, please make sure that you hop in, leave a comment, leave something for us. We can discuss.
Before we jump ahead, I just want to bring this up while we're doing this live. For those of you who did not listen to the last, or I think it was like 2 episodes ago, talked about I had gone down to Massachusetts to visit my folks for like a late birthday thing, and they gave me some gifts, which included this beauty. It is a full thing of wrestling cards from 1987, before anybody besides me was born. So it's also got a stick of gum in here, so you can tell this is the old school stuff.
And Scott will chew it live tonight.
No, I will not.
You guys donate $100 into the chat right now.
Super chat.
Patreon is now active. But no, I'm actually gonna take that. I'm gonna wait until next year. I'm probably gonna do it on New Year's Day. It'll be 40 years that those cards have been sealed away in that pack. So I figured it'd be one hell of a day, one hell of a way to start off 27 with opening up cards from 1987. These even have stuff from WrestleMania 3 in here. So I am very excited to rip this and see what it has. So once again, Mom and Dad, thank you guys. I really appreciate it. I love you guys.
Yeah, that means that's a good start to next year. Talking 27 already. I don't know how many people know this, but that also means Scott and I have been friends for 10 years.
That is correct, sir.
That's right. Met in Orlando during WrestleMania 33 week. So, I don't know. We'll probably just keep chugging along, just like we've been doing. So, so one of the things I wanted to mention, obviously, just a talking point. Obviously, if you haven't watched the news or anything, there's been quite a few celebrity deaths. I did want to mention, obviously, Dolly Parton's comes to Tim Curry, and then the guy who did the Optimus Prime's voice. Dolly Parton comes up, and I bring her up specifically, obviously, because she's a legend, but also because I didn't know this, but she did have a music video with Hulk Hogan back in the day. 87 during her variety show. I'm reading this off of Sportster.com from 87 to 88. She had her show on ABC called Dolly. On the very first episode, she did a music video with Hulk Hogan for a song Headlock on My Heart. So,
Jeez.
our buddy Andrew sent that. Shout out to Andrew for mentioning that. I might have to watch that after. It looks familiar. Scott, I'm assuming
it
you
does
remember
sound
that?
familiar. I've probably heard it at one point in my life. But yeah, so shout out and RIP for Dolly Parton. This has been a rough couple of weeks for celebrity deaths.
It has. Also, just announced today, I'm going to go through some of this quickly because I've been on and off. WWE has announced in December, we have WrestlePalooza Perth. I read the image initially, and I read it as birth, and I'm like, what do you mean birth? And we did this last year, and it didn't go well. It was not a birth worth hanging around for.
Nope.
I don't even know if I want to say I'm excited for this, solely because of the name, because it just, I don't know. There's something about last year's that just had such a bad taste.
I mean, I got a C from ESPN, and then we never saw another rating from ESPN ever again.
However, let me ask you guys. Let's ask the group here. And John, you and I were in the room when this one happened, all right? What is a worst pay-per-view name? WrestlePalooza or Great Balls of Fire?
Now, I think we have to be careful here because the Great Balls of Fire was a good show. WrestlePalooza was not so good. So I think we got to focus solely on the name, which is tough. I don't know. I like Great Balls of Fire more still.
Yeah.
Yeah, I agree. I'm the boat.
Yeah. I remember, John and I went over our, friend Alex's house, and we went over your house. Were we at your house for this one?
We might have been. It wasn't at your place?
We watched a million shows at my place, but there's one pay-per-view we watched at your house. I think this one was it.
Okay.
Because I think we were like, this is going to be an absolute shit show. And then by the time the show ended, we were like, well, it was 2017. And we remember 2017. It was like, this might be the best pay-per-view of the year so far.
Yep.
So,
it was a good show.
That was a good show.
It was. And maybe this one will be better. I don't know. I got to go through my shorts. We're going to do this live. Like, not my pants, but, if I want to go through my pants, it's kind of the same thing. AEW Grand Slam France happening on October 6th. I made a joke, and I'm going to say it here. I'm just surprised they didn't wait until January so they could have done Revolution in France.
Oh, no.
Yep. We're going to completely glaze over Sam checking his shorts because just Ethan already broke, and I was middle of typing a response to somebody in the chat, and then I heard Sam say it. I'm like, wait, I'm gonna save that for a second.
Sam, it would have been apropos if it was that name.
So I'm actually surprised that AEW is going back to Europe so soon. But again, I think what we've all talked about overall is Europe and everywhere that's not the United States, it has great crowds. So we're not necessarily mad about that.
Nope.
All right. Just running through here. We got that one coming up later. Well, that's the big one. Well, we're going to be talking about that between both picks. So let's get right into it. We got All In this weekend, happening 1 p.m. Eastern on Sunday.
Mm-hmm.
I made a joke earlier. I'm just going to tell them my jokes because I felt like I was on roll today, where it was like, oh, yeah, it's going to be earlier because it's in whatever. But then they were adding matches and like, yeah, Tony Khan's over there. You know what? They're complaining about these shows ending too late. We should end them earlier. So starting at 4:30 Eastern is the pre-show. You're going to be up by 6:30 a.m. Eastern for the pay-per-view. He's probably going to do that at some point now.
Probably.
Thank you, Tony.
Yeah.
My idea. Just remember ATR when you do that. So as of right now, shock.
So we do get those viewers from Florida, Sam. So, I'm telling you, somebody's listening.
Somebody absolutely is listening. So as of right now, guys, we actually have 9 matches, including 1 pre-show.
Holy fuck! No 13 matches, boys. Let's go.
Well, just wait. Just wait.
Scott, we're having this moment. Don't fucking ruin this.
I'm gonna ruin it because that's what I do.
Boo. Boo.
So, as we've done before, we're just going to go through the picks quickly for this. We got the 10 matches technically. I feel like that number just went up. All right, it's been that kind of week, folks. We're going to go through it. Ethan, I'm going to let you choose whether you go last or not. I think you said you want to go to one of them first.
The men's casino gauntlet. Let me go first on that one.
All right. We're going to go through all the matches. Ethan's going to write them down. This is a pick show. So So is Heatwave. Well, that's why we're doing it. So I guess, Ethan, because you and I have been watching, how are you feeling about All In this year?
There's 3 pre-Ethan picks.
Not bad.
I feel like, if I'm being honest with you, the Kenny Omega Will Ospreay buildup is what I've needed in this company for a long time. Like, this buildup is something that they've needed for a long time. The main event ended on time, and then immediately they went to a video package for them. And I was watching it, and it was starting to get that. Again, it's not the same, but it's given that feeling right now. You know, the Hogan and Rock stuff, or when Kyle O'Reilly and Adam Cole back in NXT, like that. I'm invested. I'm here. I will throw money at this because I want to see what happens.
I'm
Obviously,
excited.
with it being
Daniel's
a
on
new
my
day,
side. We got
potentially.
just too few. We need more matches. Tony, we need 20 matches on this show. Come on. What are you doing? What are you doing?
No, we don't.
20
There's
matches
still
each
time.
night, 2 nights. We have a pre-show night. So Friday's the pre-show night.
It's a pre-show night, yes.
You know
So-
what? I know we're all joking, but that would not put past Tony Khan to do that.
Mm-hmm.
Well, some open dates in April, so maybe.
Oh God.
So let's get right into this. This was just announced, I feel like, today. Was this today, Ethan? Or was
Media
this
cut.
yesterday?
Today during the media call.
Yeah, the Casinos Trios Royale Roulettes for the AEW World Trios Championships. Obviously, Hangman and Brodito are defending against the Bang Bang Gang, the Conglomeration, Death Riders, the Demand, the Dogs, and a wild card entrant.
Do you know what the thing is with this match? It's all former trios champions.
Except for the wild card.
Well, yes, besides Wild.
Right.
Right.
But that's pretty cool, though. Give all former champions a chance to get their titles back.
So, Ethan, what are the rules on this one?
I'll be honest, I have no idea.
Oh, good. Okay. So we're all going to pick one. We're all going to pick one winner here. I'm going to kick us off.
I think it's like the Casino Battle Royale, but I'm assuming, I don't know, I didn't really read into it, but I'm assuming it's once everybody's eliminated, the team's gone.
Hold on, let me take a look here.
I saw something briefly before we started this that it said that it's like a Casino Gauntlet style match.
Hold on. I said in the group, I gotta look. Okay, you know what? Screw it. Let's just talk. I think it's gonna be the Casino Gauntlet. I think it's just gonna be like, I'll be honest, I don't know.
It's a free for all, not a brawl for all, because that would be terrible. It's a free for all.
Maybe it's a reverse battle royale.
Ooh, was it King of the Mountain? What's going on?
So I'm going to just kick off. I think with the story that they're going right now with Paige and Brodito, where Paige can no longer fight for the title anymore, the world title, I think they're going to, give them something to work with for now. They're going to retain.
Yeah, we go next.
Good.
Sure.
New Day and Swerve.
I'm on board with that.
Okay. I'll let you guys finish because I want to ask something there. Once you
Okay.
give your
Go ahead, John.
I'll go with that. Easy.
Easy breezy.
Okay, no, I'm not gonna lie. I thought this was the match all 4 of us were gonna agree on. Not gonna lie.
So here's my thing. This is why I say what I say. I do not feel like the New Day are going to make their debut in AEW with their star power on the pre-show. That is my argument. I could be wrong
That's a valid argument.
because it's going to sound like a dick thing to say. Like, nobody cares about the New Day and anyone here. Everyone cares about New Day and the Bucks.
That's true.
So that's my thought. Now it could be Oh, who the hell just signed that I haven't seen on TV because I haven't watched Collision.
Both say machine guns.
Yeah.
That's true too.
We broke down the last live, remember?
I gotta go back and watch Collision. It's on Saturday, so I didn't even go back and watch it. I should though, just like I watch Maple Leaf Pro Mayhem. Anywho, okay, pre-show is done. Next up,
hold on. I'm gonna devil's advocate. I think it's gonna come down to the champs and New Day and Swerve. As soon as they get to the ring, pre-show's over, main show starts. There's the two teams right there.
Yeah, they've done that before, haven't they? They've gone from a pre-show into the actual pay-per-view.
So they're gonna end the pre-show with New Day. I'm calling New Day till we get to the actual new name. They come down the ring. As soon as they get in the ring, Excalibur. Pre-show's over. Pew, 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 fireworks. Boom. That's how you beat being all in.
Definitely would drive enough people to be like, God damn, I want to see what happens, and then they buy the pay-per-view.
it might happen.
It is a clever tactic.
All right, main show. Willow Nightingale takes on Mercedes Moné for the Women's World Championship.
All right, I want John to go first.
We're picking who's going first. Yeah, Willow. Mercedes doesn't need more titles, and I don't even know how many she has these days, but don't give her another one.
It's the Women's Own Heart Cup one, so that's it.
She's got none then.
Oh, she lost them all. Okay.
Her slow demise.
I'm going to say Willow as well because I've said it a million times. There are not many people out there who can do a face run with a title and be successful for a long time. And she's one of the few. She has that 80s Hulk Hogan, I can hold this belt for 3 years. You will love me every single time I come out attitude. I think she should get a long run with this. But I'm probably wrong. So
Your logic is sound, Sam. But something just nags at me and tells me that somebody's going to debut and help Mercedes win. She might even give her a hug afterwards. I don't know. Just a thought. So, Mercedes, new champion. Sorry, John.
Oh, wow. Will's fucking great, and I hate picking this. I don't hate Mercedes. It's not the reason, but it's because they're going to make Will a transitional champion. So give me Mercedes. And do you really want her to go 2 years in a row not winning the women's title?
yes.
Sure.
As long as I have to hear that CEO theme.
Okay, another reason I want to see Sam crash out.
So make sure you tune in next show to hear Sam.
It's just sad that this is the only match I hope I get wrong.
That's great.
He's playing a long game here.
Long-term booking.
All right, we're gonna save the main event, the title match for last. AEW tag titles: Cajun Cope taking on the Young Bucks. I'm gonna say the Bucks win. This is where I think the New Day shows up
After the Bucks win.
Mm-hmm.
No, Sam, it's Coop.
Cajun Coop.
Cajun Coop, that's right, Cajun Coop. This will be what? 4-time champs for the Bucks.
Yep.
Yeah. I feel like I think the Bucks they're gonna take it.
Yeah, I hate them, but it seems like that's probably what's going to happen because I think if the New Day show up, that's where they would show up. That makes total sense.
Yep.
Unfortunately, yeah. Sorry, Cajun Coop.
Well, I guess I'm gonna be the lone one on the ship. Give me double C.
I mean, you can't go against your fellow Canadians. So
Yeah, I know, but
I don't know. Christian Cage is the greatest champion from the Tampa area, so.
That's true.
Well, okay. Sorry, there's going to be some spoilers here, but if you guys haven't watched, that's fine. Even after that whole bit last night, Ethan, you going with Cage and Coop?
Yeah, the Young Bucks don't really need the titles. But near this Coop, but honestly, I wouldn't be surprised if Bucks win. But honestly, like Scott said, I'm really just going for the Canadian just for shits and giggles.
he's got the lead. He can afford a misstep here and there.
Yeah, that's fine. It's fine. No, I only bring it up because there was a trios tag match last night where the Bucks and
Coop,
Adam Copeland took. I forgot who they took on. But they won, and then Cage came out and Christian came out, and he kind of like berated them. So I was just like, a little bit of tension there, but.
And then he kicked Madden a little Bucks.
No Christian boys. All right. Ethan, this is you. Men's Casino Gauntlet match for the future AEW World Championship match, meaning it's going to definitely happen on Dynamite that week. So, as of right now, we got Andrade El Idolo, MJF, Tommaso Ciampa, Mark Davis, Chris Jericho, and other participants.
All right, I'm going to spoil the Continental Final. I'm going to say Moxley wins. Now, here's why I'm going to say Moxley. And also, by the way, I think Ilya debuts on the show in the Casino Gauntlet. So the reason why I say Moxley is because the story of him and Ospreay, spoiler, who my world title pick is. And remember, they got to have a week to advance to announce their cash in, not like Money in the Bank rules. So I think Moxley will lose the Continental, spoil my pick here, and then he'll go in the Casino Gauntlet, win that, and then challenge Ospreay all out. Oh, by the way, I got the finals right. Woo! I said it 2 weeks ago.
You did. Yep, you did. Yep, and I was very surprised at that fact, but hey.
So give me Moxley for the win.
But Ethan, how you know?
Okay,
How do you know?
Wait, it's Scott's pick Andrade.
I am so far behind. So I don't know what's going on currently, but everything I see online are clips of Andrade right now. So I feel like if you're gonna give him the ball, this is the perfect time to do it. So I'll go with Andrade for this one.
I want to say the same thing, and if he doesn't win it, we're getting Andrade and MJF at All Out. Because this feud those two got going on right now.
For the national title?
Cinema.
For the national title, Sam?
Yeah, why not?
Okay.
How you
So
know?
wait, so who you going with? Are you going for Andrade?
I'm going with Andrade. But I'm saying if he doesn't get it, those two are, I think, locked in for a match at All Out. Regardless.
Oh, yeah. I think that's the reason why I didn't pick him, Andrade, was because I think MJF and Andrade cancel each other out. And they're starting the match off, by the way, so.
Oh, okay.
That would be a fun one. One of them wins, and then they got bragging rights going in All Out.
Oh, that's true.
How you know?
Hey, you know. This is the best Andrade's been in AEW after going like Big Show heel and turn.
Yep.
All right, John, who do you got? Are you?
I too will say Andre, just because the way that they're pushing him right now with this stupid "how you know" crap. I think whoever he'll face somebody for the world title, whoever that is, and then Tony's not going to put the world title on Andrade, but he'll at least put him in the match.
He's been getting over, I think, more than he's ever been in AEW or WWE right now.
If he challenges Ospreay, no shot.
Oh, no, he's not.
If he challenges Omega, maybe.
Yeah.
Yeah.
if you're changing the belt, I don't think you're going to drop it right there. If Ospreay had it for 6 months and then we're going into All Out, I could see it happening.
Yeah.
Because when I was at a beach break, I don't know what I had missed, if he had been on Collision at that point, but he came out and the place like exploded. And I'm like, all right, I missed something here. Or I'm not paying attention enough right now.
Wasn't he in that suit in like that 100-degree weather?
Mm-hmm. How you know?
How you know? Okay, so back-to-back matches where I'm by myself. Fuck it, why not?
Yep.
Bring it on, boys.
All right. Okay, so we'll just go to the Continental Championship since Ethan had chosen. I'm gonna go with John as well because I don't know. I don't see Nigel would be fun for the Continental Championship, but I feel like I don't know if he needs the title. It's just kind of like Nick Aldis. See him in the ring. He's gonna get a pop. He still looks great. We don't need to put the belt on him. Maybe you want it at some point, but I don't think he's good.
Has he been wrestling a lot in ROH?
Not really. So he was supposed to wrestle Moriarty at Death for His Honor, but
Yeah.
he had an ankle injury. And so they took him out and put Shibata in there at Death for His Honor.
Okay.
Which I'll get to my Ethan picks later, but there's a couple of Death for Honor matches on there. All right, Scott, who do you got, buddy?
I like your thoughts about Moxley winning the Casino Gauntlet, but like Sam said, I don't see Nigel winning the title. I don't know. It's just maybe it's because I'm 5 months behind. I don't know. I'm happy Nigel's wrestling again, but I don't see him winning. So I'll say Moxley retains.
I will say Nigel McGuinness strictly due to the fact that he walks out to Fucking in the Bushes by Oasis. So I'm going with him.
By the way, when Nick asked him the Oasis, that's the first I thought John. I'm like, I know what John's gonna pop for.
The English boys, yep.
Way Bear pop for that too, which I love, by the way. They
I
showed the
know
clip.
that was really cool. Yeah.
He's like, it's Nick Aldis in Oasis. I'm like, that's John on commentary right there.
Yep.
All right. So we got those down. Let's go over to the AEW Women's Tag Titles. Divine Dominion of Megan Bayne and Lena Cross taking on the Brawling Birds, Alex Windsor and Jamie Hayter. I think the Brawling Birds are going to win the titles. I think they're kind of making their way, up the card. They're arguably the best women's tag team. Like the gimmick and the promo, the vignettes and everything. I feel like not everyone gets that. And sometimes I feel like that just gives them a leg up.
All right, I'll go next on this one. I'm going to agree with Sam, Brown Birds.
So where I'm at, the Brawling Birds have just started being a team, and I love them already. I think that this is a perfect fit for both of them. Also, on the other flip side, Lena Cross hasn't even shown up yet. Don't know where she's going to come from. I don't know what's going on. But the team looks really good. But I think the Brawling Birds are going to win the women's tag titles.
We have our first clean sweep. John, we're waiting on you.
I beg my fucking neighbor to not slam the door.
Sorry.
I was gonna go with I don't think every title will change hands on this card, or maybe it will. I don't know. So I'll just play it safe and say Divine Dominion, I guess.
All right. All right, it works for me. Let us go then next to Falls Count Anywhere match, TNT Championship, Kevin Knight taking on Darby Allin. John, I'm going to kind of agree with you in that regard, but I think we got some magic going on with Kevin. Kevin Knight's got to win this match.
All right, Scott, your turn.
I think Kevin Knight's going to win too. I don't think Darby needs a title. Period. I mean, he's a spectacle as it is, so he's fine as he is. And like I said, like where I'm at, Kevin Knight's just starting to get his feet under him, and he's being very vocal on the mic. So I'm like, all right, this kid's got some potential. Let's see what happens in 5 months' time.
All right, John, who do you got, buddy?
Keep it on Kevin Knight.
I also agree, and I think Steve Bourne's going to have his first match against Kevin Knight. Then we're gonna get Shivani go, it's Steve!
Oh, God.
He looks exactly like his father. Not many people can say that about, but he looks...
It's fucking scary how much he looks like Sting.
Mm-hmm.
Sting! Sorry, I had to. I think Steve Bourne will get involved with this match because they finally show him on AEW TV where Darby got the Jeff Hardy pyro explosion segment. And then Kevin Knight was basically, and then Steve Bourne was like trying to like go after him, but Darby's like, no. So,
All right. First of all, I want to make note of Daniel in the chat. I did see his joke, and now I'm laughing. I need you to share that specifically for Ethan.
So we're talking about Andrade. And, of course, Daniel being the smart ass that he is. Love him, dude.
Yes.
So me reading this, my brain did not turn on the sarcasm chart. And I was just like, oh, it's fine. I'm at the beginning of March. That's where I am. And then I realized it after the fact. I was like, oh, yeah, that was a joke. Well,
you got played. You got played.
100%. I will own it. I will own it.
Daniel.
All right. We're going to go over to John's match of the night. Kyle Fletcher, Kenosuke Takeshita, and Kazuchika Okada for the international title.
I'll take first on this one. Takeshita regains.
I don't know why my gut says so sleepy, so I'll go with that.
Oh, that's awesome.
That's tough. This is a tough one. Because you really could play any.
This is a pre-Ethan pick, by the way.
That doesn't surprise me in the least.
I figured.
I have a feeling we're building up to another Okada Takeshita match again.
I'll raise you one, Sam. Fletcher and Okada.
No, we haven't had that either. But I don't know why the tension between those two, Okada and Takeshita, just like every time they come in, I'm like, just go to the Tokyo Dome and settle things there. So I'm gonna agree with my friend up in the Great White North there and go with Takeshita.
Yay! All right, Scott, who do you got?
I saw like a video package, like I think either last night or this morning, where Fletcher had attacked Takeshita, and I was just like, "What?" I didn't think it would ever happen. It's just I don't know. Have these three been playing hot potato with this title?
Hold on. Give me 1 second, Scott. I'll answer that question for you.
Because I know they've all had it at some point.
Hang on.
Because I know Takeshita's the face here, and both Fletcher and Okada are heels.
So Okada won it at last year's All In by being Omega when they had that unification match.
Yes.
That was 316 days. Takeshita won at Double or Nothing, held it for 45 days, and Fletcher won it where Sam was at Beach Break that's been 50 plus days.
So does Fletcher have such a short title reign though?
Takeshita did.
Well,
true, but Takeshita also won the IWGP title and held that for a while. So it's like he's fine if because he'll win another title soon, anyways. I don't know.
He does. He has the dinner tray title.
The what?
The TV title. That looks like a dinner tray.
Oh, I forgot about that.
Title.
I wanna make note here. I kind of see what Scott's saying, because if we go to the main event, Ospreay and Omega, I want to say Omega is going to win it, but clearly this is designed for Ospreay to win it in London. So at that point, both titles that change that beach break will also be changing in All In.
Yeah. So then I don't think, and like John had said, I don't think every title is changing hands. I'm gonna say Fletcher retains. I do think that at some point we're gonna get another Takeshita and Okada match. So those two might cancel one another out, and Fletcher somehow steals the victory here. I should really say steal, because Fletcher's absolutely incredible. But I don't know. My gut feeling says that Fletcher's gonna retain this title.
Fuck it, time limit draw.
Is there a time limit for this? It's triple threat.
Wait.
If it is, it'd be an hour. I mean, it's AEW, so they could go an hour.
Oh, never mind. I forgot it was an hour.
No, I'm saying I don't know if it's an hour or not.
Yeah, I don't know.
Title matches, they're an hour, but
this one I'm pretty excited for, honestly.
Yeah, this looks like a good match. I mean, I'll probably only see clips of it online, because obviously I'm not going to buy a pay-per-view months after I actually get caught up where I am. But
I'll get you the VHS tape, Scott.
Scott's like, fuck DVDs. We're going back old school.
keep going
VHS.
backwards. That's right.
Want to go old school?
Physical
Get you
media
a VHS
rules.
copy.
All right, main event time, boys.
All right, main event. Kenny Omega taking on Will Ospreay for the World Championship. I'm going to just say it, and if we're all in agreement, I have a feeling we are. Will Ospreay's walking away with his belt.
Yep.
I second this.
Yep.
Third this.
Yep. It's inevitable.
Unless we go the WrestleMania 39 route, where he loses the opportunity and Kenny holds it, and then we just, the next All In is when he wins it.
I feel like he doesn't win it now. It's too late. 4 hour. Yes.
3-way extravaganza.
The funny part is all three of those guys could do a 4 hour match.
Probably.
Fuck,
Yeah.
Omega and Okada did basically a 2 hour match within 2 parts.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. This looks like, on paper, even being as far back as I am, just looking at this card, this looks like this could be a very, very good pay-per-view for them this year.
I'm actually more excited for this one than I am Heatwave.
If I'm being honest with you, and you can correct me if I'm wrong, I feel like every All In London that they've done, maybe even the one in Texas last year, I don't think they've been bad pay-per-views.
No.
Minus the real glass, but
Yeah, I think All In's always been kind of their WrestleMania. I mean, it was their first ever show before they were even AEW, so
I would say that's their WrestleMania, honestly.
yeah.
And then Double or Nothing is their SummerSlam?
Yeah.
In the springtime, yeah. Spring Stampede. There we go.
That's
Let's go.
right.
It's their Hog Wild.
Oh.
WCW rules, bitch.
All right. It is 10 of 8 right now. There's our card. We're looking forward to it. Guys, let us know what you think in the comments of this video. And if you have anything you want to chat about, drop it in the chat about this.
Mm-hmm.
However, there was an incident that happened this week in the news for wrestling. And I almost made a short about it. And I go, I got to dig into this because I was unsure of it. Good thing I didn't rush to do so. So I'm going to turn it over to the good stat man here because I know he wants to give his thoughts on said incident.
Yeah, because I think we shared it, or one of us, maybe myself, shared it pretty quickly in our chat. But this had big implications if it had not been a bunch of baloney. But we had somebody claiming to be a great journalist or whatever. Well, some organization, I guess, called SE Scoops.
Mhm.
If anybody's familiar with it, but they were claiming that only one year into this deal between ESPN of a 5-year deal with WWE, that the network won't be renewing the contract when it expires. Which, whoa! I mean, that would have been huge, and that would have had stockholder implications if it had been true. Like, that's a big deal.
Yeah.
And this was reported by some chucklehead named what's his name, BJ Bethel, that works at this SE Scoops. And I think immediately when this went out from them, somebody named Ben, I think he worked at communications at ESPN, he debunked this immediately. He said there's no truth to this, that we have decided not to renew, and nobody there checked with us before publishing this, and had they, we would have told them that this was absolutely false. Now, this would have been the chance to retract it, and then I think it wouldn't have gotten anywhere, and it wouldn't have blown up as much if it did. However, this BJ Bethel clown doubled down on it, and he said, I tried contacting ESPN through their support.espn.com last night. I also left a voicemail on a support phone line. In fairness, I forgot about previous correspondence with Ben, or else I would have contacted them there. I am standing by my story. So he tried to contact them through like the fan support request form. And not even 24 hours. He gave them, I think he contacted them at like midnight or something like that. So he didn't even give a chance for anybody to respond. And this guy's an idiot, and it's not the first time that he's reported something like this. I wish everybody had checked first before he went out there, because it would have been a big deal if it was true.
Yep.
Because it's not that bad yet for WWE right now with this deal.
No.
You know,
it hasn't been like overly spectacular. They've had like middle of the road pay-per-views. They've had a few good ones. We all made the jokes about WrestlePalooza and how incredibly mid that was. But they haven't been terrible at all. I mean, I guess the biggest complaint still is that apparently, also to go on to that, ESPN is actually raising the prices of their app for pay-per-views. So instead of paying $30 a month, now you're paying $32 a month. It's just the ever climbing app prices that have been going wild, which is why I kind of sit back and chuckle, where I've kept cable this entire time and I'm still paying less than most people now with all their apps. So I don't know. It's, as soon as I saw who reported it, because I had been such in the weeds with X in the beginning years of us doing Above the Ring, as soon as I saw that it was Scoops, I was like, this, and I even said it in our chat, I'm like, I don't believe this. I'm like, I don't, that was before this was debunked. I was like, this doesn't seem right, because I've seen them spew garbage for years. And I'm like, this is, I don't know. But everybody and their mother grabbed this and made their own posts about it. My whole timeline was this for a good half an hour. And I'm just like, oh, this is not going to look good once somebody from ESPN says that they're full of it. And sure enough, the moment he did, everybody else jumped on and goes, oh, no, this is not true, blah, 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 blah. So I'm just like, well, yep. Yeah. It's crazy.
What a fucking moron.
Pretty much. I mean, if this was year 4, that would make a little bit more sense. But in year 1, what are you going to do? You're going to break your contract? Come on now. That's absolutely foolish to do. You can't, I don't even, that there's just the lawsuits alone would put ESPN in such financial trouble. It wouldn't even be funny. But honestly, I wouldn't hate if they left ESPN. I don't hate ESPN Unlimited. I think it's fine. There's a lot of actually some good stuff on there anyway, sports related stuff, but I like how the rest of the world has everything on Netflix. I would like everything to be in one spot. I would like WWE Network to come back. I don't care if it was not $9.99 per month, whatever. Having everything else that was WWE, WWF, WCW, ECW, everything in one home was wonderful. I was watching documentaries everywhere. I was watching all the different old shows that I never got a chance to watch when I was a kid. It was great. And then they start selling stuff off the Peacock and, now the Netflix, ESPN. It's just like, as a United States wrestling fan, like, where do I go to watch anything anymore? It's all over the place. We can take the Stephanie McMahon route and just VPN it. But
this was last week's conversation. If you didn't listen to last week's episode, where I had said to Scott, I'd like to go back and watch old school WCW, like pre-Nitro, because I watched Saturday Night for like a couple episodes. And it's interesting because the commentary team is literally Jesse Ventura and JR. And you got like Stunning Steve Austin. You have whoever Triple H was at the time. You had
Terror.
We were talking about, I think it was Battle Riot or something. It was a pay-per-view that happened. And it was like Ric Flair and Steve Austin were a tag team to get into this Battle Royale pay-per-view. And you're like, what? This is like before the Attitude Era, before the Monday Night Wars. And it's like, I guess I Googled it. You cannot find this stuff anymore.
Nope.
I should have turned to it when I said that. I said it right there.
Yep.
Anyway.
I like the idea of just watching everything on one thing, and that's just what I do with the VPN route. Just watch it on Netflix. Makes it like the rest of the world.
Yep.
I don't have to worry about.
Yes, we know. We know, Ethan. Rub it in.
See, Scott, get a VPN and you can watch Netflix.
I mean, I could, but whatever, brother. You know how much time I don't have to watch.
I know.
At least we got Stanley Cups. Who said that?
What?
What?
All right, guys. Before we begin and go over the Heatwave picks, which I'm very confident that I'm going to win anyway, so I know we're doing this. Scott, why don't you do another pick for us? Another pack opening for us.
All right. Let's go back in time and open up some WWE cards from 2021. Got 7 cards in this one. The
Thunderdome era.
Yes. Let's see what we have. How many people are still with the company? How many people are gone? Find out.
4 released, 3 still in the company.
Well, half of this card is gone. It was for Backlash with Drew McIntyre as your WWE champion, defeating Bobby Lashley. Speaking of someone who's no longer with the company, Scarlett, although her and Karrion or Killer Cross is doing some fun things.
She gone.
She is gone. But they're doing some fun things in the independent circuits right now. Another person I miss dearly and wish he was still wrestling, the phenomenal one, Mr. AJ Styles.
Speaking of Styles, we'll talk about his son later.
Yes, we will. We will. Good call on that one. From WrestleMania 36, a match we should have had with people. One of the greatest storylines in all of professional wrestling. Otis defeating Dolph Ziggler. For the
Was
heart
that
of
the one
Mandy
from
Rose.
Mandy?
The heart of Mandy Rose, yes. That storyline was so hot. It was so good. It was so stupid, but it was just so much fun to watch. So let's see. I think everybody in this, besides one person, is gone. It's a Lucha House Party defeating Miz and Morrison. Back from on a random SmackDown in 2021. Well, we got Ethan. Sami Zayn.
Yeah. When I cut my hair.
That's right. And then another random card for Drew McIntyre defeating Baron Corbin. Oh, I'm sorry, King Corbin at this time. I forgot. That's right. He had won King of the Ring at the time, and I'm glad that Corbin's back in WWE. Already winning the U.S. title, giving it a nice haircut. I think he said on SmackDown this past week. But yeah, I'm happy he's back. A lot of people are not, but those people don't understand how good wrestling is. And Baron Corbin is phenomenal at wrestling. But that's it. That's it for the pack.
All right. Well,
Thanks,
let's
sir.
get right into Heatwave. We got 6 matches in the traditional NXT manner. I will leave the NXT Championship unless there's another match that is going to main event this.
No, probably not.
No.
All right. Sure, it's not the Women's Speed Championship? It's main event?
Maybe. I don't know.
That'd be a terrible main event.
Up. You want to bring up that comment from Daniel before you start?
Okay. All right. I was gonna save this until a little later, but I gotta drop this. Now. So Danny and I were talking today at work, and this man actually liked NXT 2.0. And I told him, so our schedules are a little conflicted at the moment, but sometime in October, I'm bringing back Catching a View from Above the Ring, and him and I are going to sit down and have a conversation, a little pros and cons about NXT 2.0. It's going to happen. It's going to be ridiculous. I don't know if I'm going to do it live. We might just record it and put it out. I don't know. We'll see how things go. But I have to debate with this man because NXT 2.0 was literally the poison. It was what the NWO almost was back in the day when they came to WWE for No Way Out.
It was the new generation of NXT.
Thank you.
It's not bad. There were definitely
Fucking
some
awful.
pros,
Excuse
but
me.
there was a lot of shenanigans. But Daniel, I'll be curious to see you and Scott talk about that. So looking forward to hearing
I'm
that.
already heated. Already heated about this. This is gonna
Well,
be a
let's
good
get
time.
hotter with our Heatwave picks. So
What a segue.
let's start off. I'm going to go starting with the NXT Women's Champion. We're going to start from the bottom. That's a weird way. They are never consistent on these Wikipedia pages. Starting from the bottom up, Jada Parker taking on Natty in a submission match.
It's going to be the culmination of their feud. Finally. Thank God.
I agree. I'll go first. This one, Parker wins.
That's what I was going with. I felt like Natty would be good here, but again, I haven't watched NXT in a while, and I have a feeling like there's some, like you said, this is like the climax of what they got going on.
Yeah. They've been doing stuff for a while together. It's been a pretty decent feud, but yeah, I think Parker's going to go over. Natty doesn't need this. So, yeah.
Senior John, who do you got?
I like me some Natty. Actually, that sounds weird saying it that way, but it's true. It's true, so I'm sticking with it.
All right.
It's damn true.
Do.
All right. Next match, we got, Miles Bourne doing double duty. Huh?
Yes,
That's
sir.
surprising to me. Miles Bourne and Tavian Heights taking on the Vanity Project to defend their tag team titles.
You go first, Sam.
Yeah, I was thinking about that. I can go one of two ways in here. I guess I can go one of many ways. Does he lose both belts and then go through the storyline where he like builds himself back up because he went from everything to nothing? Or does he strengthen his person? You know what? That's good. You know, I'm going to say the Vanity Project wins the titles.
All right,
I have thoughts about this.
All right, go ahead, Scott. I want to hear your thoughts.
Well, it kind of goes into both matches. But I will say I'll explain myself fully for the next one. But for this one, I'm going to pick the Vanity Project as well to win the tag titles.
John?
I don't know who these people are. Who's Ricky Smokes? They have a Ricky Starks and a Ricky. No, not Ricky. No, Ricky Saints. I'm sorry. They have Ricky Saints and Ricky Smokes.
Yep.
Yeah, Smokes and Baylor are the tag team of the Vanity Project. They were really good in independence. They came up with Jackson Drake and became the Vanity Project because I think Brad and Ricky were originally Swipe Right. Ethan?
Yeah.
Okay. So they're a good, very young group. They have a ringer and Mika Lockwood, who's like a beast of a woman. Like she gives me China vibes, just like how like jacked she is. But I feel like, yeah. So I mean, they're a good young tag team. They're very cocky. I'm trying to think of if the Spirit Squad was good, it would be these. It would be these two.
What a throwback.
It's the only group I can really think of, just like how ridiculous they are.
The Dicks.
Oh God, no. I mean, proper tag teams, proper people that wrestling. You know, we're not going to talk about the Dicks ever again.
The Heartthrobs.
God.
All right, John. So who you got, buddy?
Sure. The Vanity Project. This is the Vanity Project is a villainous professional wrestling stable in WWE. It says on Wikipedia.
Villainous.
Villainous. Just put heel.
What are they, the vaudevillains? Come on now.
Whoever wrote that.
Yeah, just put heels. I'm gonna go against all three of you, and I'm gonna say Borns and Heights retain.
Okay.
But
Okay.
I want to go first for the North American title match.
Fine.
I'll go with Jackson Drake winning. Because I think they'll do the tag title match first and then go right into the North American title match.
It's definitely possible.
That's
I
it.
actually would like to see that. Yeah. So to further my explanation of everything, especially on this last episode of NXT, Tavian Heights is very aggressive about holding on to his title. And I feel like Miles is going to end up being the one to take the pin in the tag match. Tavion's going to lose his absolute mind, take it out on Miles Bourne during the North American title match before the bell, literally roll him in the ring. Jackson Drake gets a squash win. And then we have the feud between Miles and Tavion Heights. So Vanity Project's going to win all the titles. And they're going to be absolutely obnoxious with it after the fact.
It's funny. I'm gonna say Jackson Drake because before you had said that, I was starting to think that I'm just like, I feel like he's doing double duty and he could win both and put himself on top. Mm-hmm. Or what always happens and always seems to be a better route is they lose everything.
Yep.
Sure, I'll say Jackson Drake. And do you guys know what Jackson Drake's real name is?
I don't.
No
I
idea.
didn't look it up.
Jackson Drake.
Oh, somebody actually goes by their name. I mean, it is a great wrestling name. So, I mean, I guess that makes sense.
No, it's Zack Sabre the Third.
Zack Sabre the Third.
You know, it's a good wrestling name. I can't say that here. It's my last name, but I can't say my last name here because A, I don't want to tell you people, and B, it's going to make a lot of people upset.
Yep.
Anywho, let's.
Sam B.
Anywho, winner takes all triple threat match to unify the NXT Women's North American Champion and the Women's Speed Championship. Oh, that's a unifying match. All right.
Yeah, I know. It's very upsetting.
Zarya taking on Ren Sinclair, taking on Callie Armstrong.
I'll go first for this one. Callie Armstrong becomes double champ. It retires the women's speed title is retired, by the way. They did confirm that on NXT.
Yep. That means the men's speed title is probably on its way out at some point too.
I get being different, but honestly, I was not really a big fan of it personally.
NXT doesn't need 3 titles for their singles wrestlers.
God, no.
They don't. They're not a 3-hour show, and it's just, it didn't make any sense. It was a fun concept on X when it was debuted, and I like the fact that they brought it in because they'd have mini tournaments every once in a while. But then the Speed Championship turned into a jinx because the champions always got hurt for the longest time. So even Ren, at being champion, was injured while being champion. So yeah, I mean, bye, Speed Champion. It is what it is. North American title's good. I haven't clicked with her yet, but I agree with Ethan here. I think Callie Armstrong is going to win. I don't know what the hell they're doing with Zarya.
Thank you.
She should have been an absolute monster, especially after her taking out Soruka before she went off to the main roster. And like, she has, like, as the kids say, all this aura when she comes out for her entrances, and then she gets in the ring and it dies. It's like, what's going on with this woman? She used to be so good, and now she's dropping matches left and right. And it's like, she's supposed to be your next like monster, and yet she's losing all the time.
No disrespect to Armstrong, but I don't think she should be in this match. I think they should just left it alone.
100% she shouldn't be in this match. I would love to have seen, if this was a one-on-one match, I would have picked Ren.
I would have said Saria, honestly.
But I will go with Callie because she's got all the momentum going in. She's obnoxious, and I don't know if I mean that in a good way because I don't know. Something's not clicking with her and I yet, but it is what it is. Again, this is just my opinion.
I like her finisher name, the Cali Connection.
It is pretty cool. Yes, the name is nice. I don't know. Maybe I just need more exposure to her so I can understand like her whole thing, because she keeps recycling the same things I've heard in wrestling for the last 10 years. So it's like, be unique, but you're not. You're a recycle of all these other stars that have come before you. So I don't know. Something's, like I said, something's just not clicking yet, but it is what it is. Ooh.
You know what?
Dan's sneaking in a pick.
And you know what? Because Dan seems like a smart man and knows how to pick people, I'm going to go with Ren as well, because that's the one that's going to give me the W.
I would be very happy if Ren Sinclair won both titles.
I would too, because
Ren has been putting in some work, and she has been doing some real good stuff. So
the Ren QCC.
I'll go with whoever this Ren Sinclair is on the sole fact of her real name, which is, it's not a good wrestling name.
No.
What
is the name?
Madison Domkowski.
Wow. What a last name.
She used to wrestle in NWA's guys, Maddie Warowski.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Much better name is Ren Sinclair.
By the way, this is the first out of the pick shows that I think this is the second match we're all split down the middle, like 50-50.
I like it. That's good. I like it.
All right, Sam. Oh, you're a matchmaker. I'm sorry.
Whoa. I've already picked mine. All right. The Women's Championship, Kendall Gray taking on Kalani Jordan. I'm going to continue the split here. I'm going to say Kalani wins, becomes Women's Champion.
I'm going to disagree and say Kendall, because this reign still got more legs to go.
But your reign doesn't, Ethan. So,
wow.
Says the one who hasn't won the title yet, and I'm a
whoa. This is the Andre the Giant meme and the gift. Like, no.
This is your warning shot.
Keep it up. I'm going to bench Russo this whole thing, and we're going to reset all the titles.
God, yeah.
Going to be ATR 2000s.
Fuck you. We're not going that route, brother.
That's not PG.
That's Archery's best line, by the way.
I know.
All right. In all seriousness, all right, Scott, who do you got, buddy? Sorry, Sam, I love you.
I hate the fact that it took her this long to get the women's title shot. And there's some stuff going on with Kendall at the moment. And God, I don't. I have more trouble with this match than I do with the main event.
Me too, buddy. Honestly, this one I hate to flip a coin.
God. Because I legitimately love both of them in the ring. They're so good. But I feel like Kalani could go right up to SmackDown. I feel Kendall Gray could go right up to the main roster. It's just like, oh God, this is difficult. My gut tells me Kalani. Now this, I'll let John pick, and then I'll tell my reasoning.
I have no gut feeling on this. I'm just going on hunches here. And Kendall Gray, because her real name is...
I like this. John's exposing everybody.
Peyton Prusson.
Wow.
No wonder these people have other names.
So you're picking Kendall?
I'm picking Peyton.
All right. So in the show, Kendall hurt her ear against, I think it was Lola Vice. And the storyline is, she wasn't able to wrestle afterwards because her equilibrium was off. And then now she's slowly getting it back, but her ear's still covered. In the last couple of weeks, they've been doing segments with her in the trainer's office, with the trainer telling her that, she shouldn't be, wrestling. She's cleared for, up to her being able to tolerate the pain, but she shouldn't be wrestling. And I feel like something's going to happen. Kalani's going to go after the ear. Then there's going to be a whole thing. And I feel like that's how Kalani's going to win the title.
That's so beautiful.
All right. So, main event, Tony D'Angelo, Grayson Waller, Cruz Montana, and Zilla Fatu in a fatal four-way for the NXT title. I'm just going to say it because they signed him. I'm going to say it's Cruz Montana is getting this belt.
Ooh.
I'm going to say I agree with Sam on Montana. I don't think it's too early for Silla, and plus they showed a video package of him on Raw, so I think he's going to the main roster real fucking soon.
John?
Yeah, Tony D'Angelo's time has come to an end. I'm going to say Cruz Montana, and his real name is actually ironic given where he's from and everything like that. It's a familiar name.
Mm-hmm.
Mark Sanchez.
Oh, jeez. The butt fumble man
The
himself.
butt fumble man is also his name.
So I'm going to be the oddball out. I'm going to pick the non-Nepo baby. Nepo baby.
The nympho baby.
Whoa.
He said.
Whoa.
That's what he said.
I heard nipple baby.
There's too many babies talking about here. But no, I don't know. I just feel like they're going to give Zilla a short run with the title. I feel like, I don't know, Grayson's going to chase for a while. They're going to do the long game with Cruz Montana. And then, Tony D's time, it's just, I don't know. His whole character is just lost ever since he lost his family. It's not working anymore. He's like generic wrestler number 10. Like, if he goes up to the main roster, I feel like he's going to get released within like a half a year. And I hate saying that because I love Tony D'Angelo. I loved his entire character back in the day, but I don't know. Something just ain't working no more. So Zilla's going to come in, win the title, have a short run probably. Because Ethan's right. He's going to end up on the main roster at some point. But for now, let him come in, do his thing, and move on.
All right. That everyone?
I think so.
Yep.
All right. There's our two cards, guys, for the weekend. We will definitely be talking about that next week during our next ATR's War. So I guess the last two pieces we have here is Ethan. I think we want to go through your Ethan picks quickly. And then we're going to talk about, kind of quickly go through Lockdown, but more so we want to talk about a certain debut from Lockdown.
The debut was Sam. Not sure. So pre-show, right, just defeat BD Rich on 7.2 seconds. And Trimmer got defeating Special H 0 5 minutes 12 seconds. You can skip the pre-show. Honestly, this whole show you can probably skip. There's one Ethan pick on the show. So main show, AJ Friends v. Lodge at 13:29. Ali and Kara Hogan retain the knockouts over the Algins brand at 7:35. Escape the cage rules. Frankie Stevens moves 14 minutes 15 seconds. Side Bros retains the knockouts over Elena Black 12 minutes 54 seconds. Ethan Pick here, Mustafa Ali regains the international title over Jason Hodge 14 minutes 17 seconds. X-Division title last standing match. If Slayer lost his X-Division title round, would have got erased, which that is the dumbest fucking stipulation I've heard in my life.
Yeah.
Leon's hurt does become that basically spoiled the outcome for this match. Slayer comes 2-time champ to beat Alexander 13 minutes 15 seconds. Lethal Lockdown is system defeating Fabian Agner, J.O. Stone, Casey Navarro, Ricky Sosa, 17 minutes 42 seconds. I think that's the shortest Lethal Lockdown match, or not one of the shortest matches. And for the TNA tag titles, the Nemesis defeating the Hardys 11:58, and then Slayer came out to the match and announced his option C, so he'll be at Bound for Glory, challenge for the world title. And spoiler, I think Slayer's winning the world title.
That wouldn't surprise me at all.
Before I do my ETH picks, Avery Styles did sign with TNA. His problem, he sounded way too pissed off. Just announced he signed with TNA. I'm not gonna lie, but good for him.
Yeah, that's a big get.
And I'll do my ETH picks, and I gotta hop off because I got an emergency. So I'll do my ETH picks quick, then I hop off. I missed the last 2 weeks, but I'm not gonna go over 2 weeks because we'll be here forever. So I'll just go from the Friday 21st till now. So Death for Dishonor, I had Bandito defend the Rare World title against Nick Wayne. I think defense Women's title against Suzuki, and Lee Moore defends the Pure title against Kaiser, but all happened at Death for Dishonor. Oh, also, Dale against Adam Priest. The winner gets in the Continental Cup Challenge because Kingston had a medical issue. He had to be out, so they did a play-in match. So I had 4 picks for that one. Jason Hodge, like I said, the international match from Lockdown. For Monday Night Raw, Scott might not be surprised with this one. Actually, to be fair, I spoiled this match. For Ray Phoenix and Dragon Lee, the semifinal of the World Without Tears tournament, 12 out of 10. That was fucking awesome.
Yes, it was.
Speaking of Ray Phoenix, he defended the Triple A Cruiser against EK Prosper NXT. That was fucking awesome too.
That was great too, yeah.
Keep an eye out, EK Prosper. I think he's fucking great.
Yeah.
And from Dynamite last night, at Glasgow, Kyle O'Reilly and Nigel gets in the semifinal of the Continental Cup. So, all right, boys, I do get to head off because I do get a emergency. So take care and have fun. Thanks, guys. Bye.
All right. So there are picks. Did we have anything else? I did have the card pack. So we're going to end with one more card pack.
Sure. I got the smallest ones, the four cards, and then we can get out of here. So this is out of the new Topps cards for WWE from this year. And speaking of, it's too bad Ethan's already gone, but Dragon Lee, I just love that card. That's a really nice card.
It's a good card.
Apparently, we're sticking with some NXT with Grayson Waller. Our best women's champion of all time. I'm not going to go that long with her. Liv Morgan. And John mentioned him earlier. This is a nice looking card. Ricky Saints. So yeah. Your 3 card packs for tonight.
All right. So I guess before we sign out, I guess that's it. So we got a couple shows this weekend. We will talk about them next week. A lot going on. John, why don't you tell people where they can find you at?
I apologize if you hear the AC in the background. I was dying. I had to put it on. But I'll say it quickly. You can find Sam and I over at the Review Realm. Just search it up on YouTube, but we're also on all streaming platforms. It'll come right up. And you can also find me at John the Statman over on X.
Yeah, just so everyone knows, I figured I'll mention this now. We don't usually make announcements, but we will be covering this coming weekend a pretty big review for the year. It's the first Mastodon album since Brent passed away. So it drops tomorrow as of us recording, and we will let you know our thoughts. I'm looking forward to it. And Scott, tell people where they can find you at.
Pretty much everywhere is Scotty J Stream. I do all the non-Japan stuff on X. And like I had mentioned earlier, coworker Daniel and I will be sitting down, having a nice fun chat, talking NXT 2.0. And so look forward to that. That'll be sometime probably in October.
And you can find me as the SLB official on all platforms: Facebook, Instagram, YouTube, TikTok. Guys, follow us on TikTok. We're trying to get ourselves to 1,000 by the end of the year. Guys, thank you so much for watching. You know where to find us. And as always, do not forget to join the Bedlam.